Yanche Yera Kenoforiata and OSP. OSP na dwuma ya wo ye papa yi emrem ne kwan.
You see, Jankwa, the ya me nwanwane say OSP no. Ebra na me wo school ana me sua de ne criminal law no books bia ya kan. Ora Kissi Agyebeng. Now reading a criminal law books are ne handout class criminal law very good. I'm telling you. And when the man me say law no asepa ye wo criminal law o read their ingredients no the mount. Eti ebra ye pointing na ye ni je kese papa say ora Kissi Agyebeng na ya pointing no e de na ba ha de e na criminal issues obetimi but e chi na mama hu say ye wo prosecutors uma ye adwuma che state prosecutors obobu sanom ene ade uma adwuma ye no experience wise na omo wo no e different from the obukum sana make actual because
practice no
different for you see you can be a lawyer obetima a lawyer na o cases are we na civil matters enko civil cases na on time criminal cases although western criminal law western criminal procedure woni bibia but e bia do kwose koye criminal cases bi won ma wontimi nya ni ye pate ase eno na ma me hu se owura Kissi Agyebeng ne hwa ye me nwanwa se ba bia de ne be hye no ade a wo ye bia ni hono ma me hu ne se efa kwem I'm telling you ba ko a me di kan hu ye Airbus Airbus a free His Excellency the President owura John Dramani Mahama ene ni nua government official 1 ne government official 2 ni nyina UK court any US court e declare say owura Mahama oni ni nua no omo na Airbus no omo je ho bribe sika na di eso owura Kissi Agyebeng ba out so ohu boni bia wo mo sa eno e surprise me eno achi incompetency because minim say whether he's doing it intentionally and I say he has been influenced from somewhere na me somehow ebiem time we bi ni owura Mami Cecilia Dapa issue ani esi akohunu sika bi wona da mo pre no wan ten wo see Mami Cecilia Dapa e chi no ye se ewi ase afedi o se ohunu boni bi Mami Cecilia Dapa ye nti ensan refer onamfa ne nko Euroko ene ade no mo nko hwe kwan ofa so a onya ne sikam that means that orashe but ontonobo oberashe be wie na wati ebi na owura Ken Oforiata we declare ne say fugitive of justice unia ye ka say fugitive of justice
yes ni twidi ni wabu ban
na wabu ban no e wono brofo no e wo se wo kiremu ye wabu ban enye se watutu a wadwane akọ baabi anase okọ baabi na kire se fugitive of justice ye ni justice so enti a lawyer for ye wodase kire a fugitive of justice no from justice is an individual who has fled or is hiding to avoid arrest, prosecution or punishment for a crime. So underlying word ni a crime.
That's why
boni they are accused of committing. It means that first of all you needed to have been accused.
Now,
say why you boni be you on the can prosecute no crime fanning court and now who declare no fugitive of justice and a fugitive from justice. It would declare no fugitive no it means say where they can identify a crime be am the crime na bono and all the crime am there be only for crana case ni betima or court ebia yugusu na no wadwane ko what you say it was escape or court. So fugitive from justice or of justice no they also want say one they also identify crime be boni awaye in the first place busa OSP say what me identify Ken Oforiata boni awaye because in law we have something called Miranda warning or Miranda right. Miranda right yes say right be a yede ama wo say police for cry the charge bowa you can decide to remain silent. So there is a Miranda warning that the investigator watch no or the kind of bow say one kasa macho woni ho kwan say wo ka bibia wetima remain silent but wo ho kwan say wo fa lawyer e ma ni charge that is the Miranda right. Assembly abeka bia will be used against you. That is what is referred to as what Miranda warning or Miranda right within the accused now no ankasa ne bobremu a odete ho no or sa Miranda right. Enti Ken Oforiata can remain silent on kan sem bia onya hwe adekora wo OSP no wahu afa owura Ken Oforiata ho no e wo so di can identify crime nansa Enti crime no boni na nipa na ye na we say edi kan identify enti wahu crime na wie no na wode na court no prosecute no anase wo crime no wode abono but wo say wo beba no wadwane enti wo be court na wakwa akwaje warrant a kire say o hwehwe no na de ache no there na wetima declare no fugitive of what justice na we dia won court nkwaje hwe because it will be a police for crime person declare be wanted at time they go to court because it borders on the person's what fundamental right. And pursuant to chapter 12 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic, fundamental right be fundamental right is what. And one osan de bekwa na sa fundamental right na sa de akoma of fair hearing, the principle of odi alteram partem rule. The principle of fair hearing and sana beye ade bi se so to nsafre nipa no na wutie no na hunu de ha no entie bi a wo frɛ no kora wa ama no wone na ani ne ye pepepe ye se ye beka ya nanse a constituency bi na omosi enko recollation and collation a court no de ma electoral commission so onko recollate ene ade a NDC ka so onte ase ode ko Supreme Court no Supreme Court say ya ma NDC for no fair hearing e wo High Court wo nti omo nsamra me ye no foforo odo no yakan aba na wi declare enso omo se nsamra eno nti omo san de call High Court no foforo say judge no ebia omo be fi so be bias amom de a bo mu hunu biasness bia wo sa case ni nenso omo de ma court foforo NDC nsan ko ho ne nkonko tie no na pepepe ye enye adwuma ene ne ye fair hearing natural justice, the principle of what odi alteram partem rule. And na lawyer for the juma. The principle of what odi alteram partem rule. I'm doing a case right now. I'm a file submission of no case. Equisisia. Me client ni nyade ya man fair hearing. BBI am farmer no. Even ye de ba court to kra nyade asade ni nyina no. Ye friend no kan asade we wadi na sika we ofai. Ya na straight ye 81. Me say court ni nyade. Omo asem no wo visa nipa no. Me hu ni say oni for asem no. So o man pepepe ya nka obetena asem. Enti wo declare obi fugitive of justice or from justice no. Na che say won say nipa no wanya crime boni bi di etia no. Second ora kan oforiata o ye boni bi say o ye say. In any case ora kan oforiata kra no kra o man na nsa na wo tu kwan.
Na even kra say o.
Na ude no kra. Yes, ude no kra so di declare no. Em say on the 12th. Now so declare and say on the 10th for betch no. Meanwhile on the 12th na em say obekasa yo say minim date no kra. And right 12. And what no kra na chese ono ne letter kra di ka ba wasere kwan dada. That means that I don't know whether the man is confused or he doesn't know what he's doing. Yes, sana mi hu no every say akabe wadi kan serve 3 years as a 4 years and 7 years into obon adwuma no ho ban se de be ya ban bi ema meyi nadi sana na mi hunu IGP se bi na eba election we no osuro na opese obon adwuma ho ban enu nti na owura mahama abesi sabri IGP onyi ni mfiri ho no eye clear na emum eye esa bi a ye twa to ha ebe ye hu na se yetimi koye withdraw wa ajeja binum dia na ne saa we ya ye ko na even there yakra ne say ya custom ni fie anajo eno so border on the right so utimi suma ni pass onko ni fie na wakota anajo da suom because so ko ye na akora keto bi da ho a ne yem betimi ahye no obi wo honom a oyare a ohun se tuo ne niam astom wo fie honom a ne yem betimi ahye no amani pa na famu atimi de awu na ko basa no ko siu state na e basa nye state na e boka nya judgment debt na ehu nti in fact o ma ye bia no emfam na fugitive from justice no enya adwuma na enko ba bia owura kan oforiata ni kwase ba bia men support no so owura kan oforiata disika e wo so oman ni timi ye jisika na de ma oman no because akola bi wo hole in heart na koma ho atutokura ye pesika wanya cancer woda ho enne na mehwe operation bi ayaye obi surgery bi ayaye no doctor na nya qualify no akoye surgery no na watwa nipa no nso no ni biagu e ba wo yere pakra ana yes eno ye enchi dade so okay e ba wo yere pakra ne kra wo di case na breme what you say watwa ne nso ni bi ko amate say no ba bia na okọ toilet fa kra no ye de abefa ne yem fofora say oda konfa no che kra for another surgery biem onye qualified doctor no waye mo ko pata nipa nam ka chansa be mana 30,000 Ghana cedis mi yif emfonyine de kira ma wo hwe sisi a wa ha ore be ho ne yem anyina wa paya ko sitiri ana watwitwa ne nso ni bi de afiri honom what you say was we siw aban ne klemu sika kese ne de pata nipa no what you say na say ode tena ne nkwa because wa say no otimi nya hwe It is a debut on my ya, as I would nipan right on a fundamental right. Now, Banata so raw for that disika, I was here, Joe Minisika, the man. In any case, more politicians, they are more yana say, and I call to a quadashi. Can we say it be mobile phone or Maria, it be a Samsung on the other, by age no more sign, prosecuting Nipani Jelibi. But the party be a ban and nipper disika no abe withdraw, no I only prosequa, no call. Why withdraw was a mini assembly be only prosequa, the state is no more interested. Now we're giant on no call. Now, dear, and no cranny say, dear, Attorney General Bayer, no, dear, me one says, oh, and only prosequa. I said, the state is no more interested in the legal processes now, of course, court now. You don't owe the country any explanation. You don't need to give any explanation to the state. But here is a case, I work for a press conference, reason why until yeah, no only prosequa. And there's a bastard there, you were two court. Your court of public opinion and your court of competent jurisdiction. And the never said there was any panel so power. Nani page no much was a wine in the year because on Crawford with our woman and now enter only prosecute in NDC for.
Me Saka from the majority in parliament. One more airpower Iraq and Furiata Echo Eddie apology can say party but say one more patch say some military men a call if you want mono and trade ye one more patch on. One more say per investigation Richard Japa an official from the national central national security
and so a mere apology never see the man na because what storm ho
it says one friends
meaning obi ogina court ananu ya nkasa makoye withdrawal
coordinator
oni atofo simoni a charge wo mo no akoye withdrawal ana wajai no sisi a wajai no wie ya ene de oka national security ho a what storm owura ken ofori atafie. Now you see, there is a presumption of innocence. If you read Article 19(2)(c), a person is.
Me bisa Ghana for now. Where I say me bisa Ghana for now. Say, since when a penny appointment man, now security coordinator. Oh yeah, what funny page me for Richard Japakan and who are more in office.
That is the question we need to peruse. A question we need to interrogate because the idea you was say ye busa and answer we need to pose. I was say busa because all na make us say if you call almost on me, you know. There is something called a constitutionally mandated provision. If you read Article 19(2)(c) of the 1992 Constitution, or say, let me paraphrase: a person is presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise. It will be a sinyacha ukran wa komunipa. It say the medical doctor echo examine obi so obi awu obi kokoma anase unconscious no da hwa no ma enipa obetimi ahunu se woko unconscious anase wawu medical doctor. Because on the expert, sana lawyer for any judge for court ni nko an timi prove kire se obi ye innocent. What you say? It is a okwachu obi kura na se bi okura obi sikamu no wi a at that time no the person is presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise. Eti na beba court a obonsa lawyer for ye baila omo dey start what presumption of innocent until proven otherwise. It is prosecution abon ko do papa we ko wi abanche e da say na ko too good e da say ko kumunipa o ye say obonsa lawyer na sorry ya obaka chance my lord. Presumption of innocence is in the mind of the court because by virtue of Article 19(2)(c), a person is presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise. Because Obiya is innocent, the prosecution, as Baumia said, you and I were not there. The minu mi enu nyina ni ho. Some assembly say na prosecution obi na be kan kire wo. Ana watie na wo dey bo charge. Wo hobi, wo de wani huni. E wo sa wo de wani hunu vividly. E hu sa asem na si ansa na watimi aboko adu no. So presumption of innocent until proven otherwise. To de wani hunu wi a e to wo ka sa asem na wi no na court na nya abotra na the grounds a e kire se wo se e mani pani bail. No oba no the grounds ni nyina ba na court na mani bail. Afi na court no gina mu abeti asem no wasevo disclosures. Enti disclosures na e ba no na enkrata na lawyer for ni swem na cross examination ni niema na fi de obia be hu na asem na so say ampa indeed enipa we ne di sa abone no
that office special prosecutor na amampanyin na do tie no Martina Midu eni Kissi Agyebeng adwuma o ma ye dia mo ma ni sika e de trio mo kan do they deserve it?
You see, in the first place manu kan just Owura His Excellency the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I personally disagree in total with Nana Addo for creating what that particular office of the special prosecutor. Let me state it emphatically to you. You see, se osha ye wo institutional prosecution dada, and by virtue of Article 88, the onipa was so discretion our prosecution ya Attorney General, and what you know. Osamba wa delegating the powers ni bebrede amabi no mutimi ye and there were other institutions like Iroko Commission on Human Rights, other body by virtue of Article 70 clause 1. Article 70 clause 1. And also, actually said by virtue of Article 58, you know, President to executive powers, I will be to me appointed other governing bodies. And by virtue of 71, Article 71, President to me appointed governing bodies. Ebini Euroko, Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and the rest. Wa appointed we na. Now wako create special prosecutor. O wie kra no ye no hwehwe mu a. Or the court to cry na yin mbandi o. Je se age num ama no sa 2 million ni ade ansa na ade na obeka na kura timi aye adwuma. Enti that office ne mfa so obe na wo so. But unim udi couple the prosecution itself no udi couple sa prosecution from Attorney General from the state now create neutral institutional aye body bi a omo na aye prosecution kwa wo Ghana. Enya de a omo sha ban bi ase a ankasa withdraw wa ya omu jeja omu any nolly prosecute entai any OSP obeka we no asan beka we sika nko an odie owura Kissi Agyebeng o man ni sika na odi enu fie so no adi sika saa because do ye bia obeye pe no abubom kakra owura kenofori ata nya na damfo no one na wo se da bekeka we ya se de aban ni behu so obo adwuma
na damfo ne kenofori
na de yentim from na damfo aye so one ne kokọ no ho nyina ne ade wati ase atete ne mframam atesem mate nti atesem so behu bia no kreketewa bi won ewum eti se we nyina koso adentina sa prosecution no a omo ye no yen create yen decouple no from Attorney General niema prosecution nya institutional ewo ho a ede ne ho a body no enye aban bi na eba be yi sa prosecution na the whole prosecution work no omo na ye nti sa aban bi ni pedisika omo de ne kokoto a ba ko ntimi masa oba ba bi jai no because governance is what in continue aban bia nhyehyɛ na totoa so ekoso aban we bu man a na fofora ba betoa so we de ehun ne se ene yeyi we na ye wadi bone na ye de ne kogina court aban we ba ya no abenta nolly prosecute ana obeye withdrawal ne ye gya no saa no ura kenofori ata sebe I'm using a conditional statement if say ura kenofori ata wadi sika kra na enko de ne kokokoko na NPP we ye the NPP be san ba power NPP so obanes wadi sika do you think say appoint Attorney General or the ura kenofori ata be kwa akotum ono so be kwa akogya no eno na etwe me de me ba Attorney General no asama o kan no so ye be ba ho
ye nwie we no because ono ne de say ma hu say waka bibi say ono wane tumi no de ye nyama pedi consent
ye be ko ho
you know OSP adwuma wo ye no ye wie ho no no papa nangasa no on the credibility saying
you see it's at stake because as at now me I don't have any trust in the OSP as a lawyer sitting here I have no trust for OSP or special prosecutor because na that is so and I agree in total with what I say dun katia e didn't work oba no abebubom I declare him fugitive even ono kra no ye criminal law expert na was say odi kan pe sa fugitive of justice na from justice no odi kan pe ni meaning before answer no about out crime be na why identify there should be one identifiable crime we hunu won nipa no say crime we no wa commit now we making it known to the person say boni we na wadi nti woni hu kwan say okasa wo betima fa a lawyer of your choice and then I can say in law we call that one Miranda warning or Miranda right. It would say warning no and answer Miranda right no edi kan ma no because one there is an identifiable crime the crime has been identified. Two what warning nipa no under Miranda warning say all right to remain silent and to also look for then way what rather no say what the court no mu na se bia wadwane then you go to court no akwaje warrant to arrest him what be gina be press conference medical of fugitive na tamaklo the odi Ghana airbuses mu sika ne ade na ye can say yes okodi maslock esika na de na won declare fugitive na nkofa ne ma you see the point and it is omo de oman no ayahwehwe animu what I say no omo de oman ne grow atopre de won say sika na omo di no oman ni mu sa ade che na omo ko
enka OSP no e wotumi say after court no e declare
no and them
said nam tamakwa jeli na e so be 7 sentence ye hwe na ye hu na wabotire no
not necessarily nana me de yam fato ho say so was say to me na any time kra na asem no koso wo court na nka so do hwene ko bom anase nya nche no kra no wo ye nhwehwemu na so ye da hunu say we diska na na declare no fugitive ye won sem bebrebe e wa hanom a e wo OSP anim a hwan no be declare no fugitive from justice on declare obi asa eti je say wo ye nhwehwenu
cooperating with investigation ben
because ye de ade na ma wo resources he owura matena mi du wo ho no wonim de ona woye eduru ba bia otimi ka se edan we kura na yetan mempeme ntena mu ntimu mpenti ma me ne asan penti ama no wo ho anu asan be ka se mihia ka we nti ka we monsa ma me foforo na break nya ne ade na state na sa ade ama no de wohia bia de ma obi wo hanom wo ye prosecution a wo kwada so court ana se wo tafo court ana wo high court wo ye prosecution ka akora won tibim eso wa prosecutor am ye de ejele obi 15 years what ya say oya ban lawyer onye lawyer mpo eye delegated power ana attorney general na atibie by virtue of article 88 no de ama no eso on prosecutor ye police ni keke ani ama na say to me no eso wo koda bia wo bre the books kuta no so obe make sure say de nipa na kotum what ya say ana say oba bibiti say jupo a wo kuma say oye lawyer a no prosecutor ne ogina ne na so obi ojeje amanfo back eni ade a wo toke ma no wabie e wo sojafo yi ho complex won nam ho no ma oje anadwo no wabie wo ka no aje bag ne we nyina eni ogina ho prosecute say nipa no na no tin jupo no make sure say ye de nipa ne bekom say nipa ne de oni right e de eti na politician di sika de ane abeja no. You see, mama for mama nyam de say ana cases na che ana court na you see etina e baye owura mahama eja wo mo anasa atene general eja wo mo case cha e pro obi de di bet 15 years ni nwie obi de di 8 years at the end of the day justice na beba eti adeti na baye na ase achenti wo ba be withdraw obi case enchen o ma ye kunkum wo mo no obi case nimro 8 years adeti na wo de oba ya withdraw ade achi bia withdraw and withdraw na yehunu no yehu NPP dia ya withdraw and yehunu oman mu nipa bia ya withdraw but omu nyina ye NDC National Democratic Congress na ye koya na ye bai. You see dem ma ekoso wo manim say anya very careful ebedru baabi ebete say we ba 8 years no nso abeja nipa no madi because sika umadi na bi $10 million enye sika ketwa aye na ne baga na skema billions of cedis ebi no ho no mo a segleme wo hwe say segleme sa houses affordable houses emu sika ni nyina ayira Collins Dauda ebi won sa wo hwe bibi say ambulance issue ni nyina sika no ayira enti he fa na enya sika na free say wuja wo mo kra na nko mo abetuetu sika no aka chom say mo de mo metu sika na ne withdraw case na ene yete ase enti say sika ni nyina akọ na akọ na okoko wi amomone na yede na gina kwa da so court no de ono ko wi mobile phone na yede ni gina wonye nipa epasade na emu say oman mu obi so che obi what equality. If you read the preamble of the 1992 Constitution, Obeku say that is what we call what we say constitutionalism. There is a difference between constitution and constitutionalism because constitution there is a framework. What I say you follow, but constitutionalism, idea ube put to fetters on the government. Our government no the right to be on man, na maybe or high man ube put to fetters say untiminye. Nenti se bibi no ye tie obi ana se wo tie obi fa ahodie so infringe obi writer ni nyina e be put to fetters and your friend constitutionalism. It is an equality of law ye nyina ye equality ye nyina gina mara nanim no e wo hene fa se o man
the stance by MPP for one press conference one ye ne someone na bi e kan no ene court one person obokọ e fa wo mo a pese yi o madifie adwuma mu a akwakoye nse bebere Ghana ha no omo grounds papa na me kra me join wo as a lawyer. Yes, me join wo as a lawyer se ko ba se sankrofo na ye pese yi o madi ni nyina no omo nyina mbra ne nyina ye nka ye homom ne enko restrain aban no aban ne ntimi ntie nipa fa ahodie so sa ma me nkyerɛ article 58 asem bi aka ho ne ye bi constitution na ti ne ye pa article 58 show first of all nipa o kyerɛ letter no oye chief of staff and a troye on one kasa ni pem and also omonye sade no ma no eti chief of staff na na tro enyo man panyini kura o man panyini wan tro wo letter nim kura say o man panyina hye me se menye sade no hwe article 58 I say the executive authority of Ghana shall vest in the president and shall be exercised in accordance with the provision of this constitution. Ghana to me in executive power na ye de ma ban ye ni nyina hye president sa na obe exercise within the provision of this constitution pepe so obedi so now okay clause 3 necessary to me ni nyina ye de ama president ye mfa bi ma chief of staff ye mfa to me ni bia ma chief of staff what one ye mfa to me man so no ade ne pe yes just say president amane kwan now no so actually say by power na ye de ama president na president no act ma me power say me ntro sa let me gina sa power no so na me de tro to executive power by virtue of article 58 clause 1 no president one was said to me no now yen kan clause 3 na hwa ade o say subject to the provision of this constitution
The functions conferred on the president by clause 1 of this article may be exercised by him either directly or through officers subordinate to him. Function na the man executive powers were clause 1 no. Obetimi exercise no directly. President na betimi atro. Beto that's why obetimi de say to me no amane subordinate. Omo kan ho te say be a chief of staff say omonye. It is oh ye de say to me ne ma wa. E was say we indicate say president na de to me na ma me say menye say adwuma no. Enye say wa be chief of staff nti president kura ni mo hwe no atro letter. Na yenko article 191. Nete hwase ye na be hu say sankrofo no so otimi yi omadia ana so ontimi yi omadia. Article 191 clause 1. Yanhwa de bi ho. Article 191. Okay. Osei, a member of the public services shall not be victimized. A member of the public services shall not be victimized or discriminated against for having discharged his duties faithfully in accordance with this constitution, or B, dismissed. That is, a member of the public services shall not be dismissed or removed from office or reduced in rank or otherwise punished without just cause. So when Bonibia, a member of public service, by virtue of Article 191, no, which means that cannot be dismissed or removed. B, no. Article 191 B. A member of the public service shall not be what? Dismissed or removed from office or reduced in rank or otherwise punished without just cause. What mean cause pamu obi na de na firi wa na se we remove obi abra oye public servant a wo ye na dwuma na se oye even CEO ekura ye yi wo mo no se CEO se Sami Jamfie de ne kwa ha CEO petroleum oil and gas de we kwa no kura Supreme Court decide say wo ba wontimi sake no benam sa ban hwe a sa CEO for na doors na aban ministers kura bia no wantimi anyi wo mo nyina nti e ba ya na aban bia ni pa sori afiri na chese de amount, but not to talk of obi aye fa the soldier. And do you know governance is in what? In continuum. Aban mwamuo no etoaso enye a day event. It is obi ye na odru baabi a esese oba obetoaso. What I say, it is a oba find innovative way of creating jobs for your people. But o mejina ko omano wa utumi executive power na e amount so na on dismiss it amount for say we remove woman no wasaki woman anyhow, because those people they are also protected by this very particular constitution. And also bomb so ho ban it aban wan hwe ya obeboka and time I defa o madwuma no ma men kan kire time I defa o madwuma e started baby or 4 months 5 months ago, because ebeko office way ebeko hanom sansa procurement officer
omo bo aban so bo say wa backdate date of form no abanachi
evidence ben owo say date kro form ba ebanachi at that time na government no power na, because wo memo sha 7th. What I say? So 6 December 2024 2024 6 December na do dan kwa kufu ado na memu na wo so eti wo memu ni by 7th what 7th year to abani we 7th January na nya 7th January na declare no ya so any in eti 7th January nya so in ansa na sa executive power no article 58 na abeya adwuma. It is article 58 no enye adwuma time a oye 6 no nti president na oteso no the incumbent na oteso no
person mo che say ye to abawia na saban sesa say 70 ye to abawie na bia isi declare no bia me fa say 9th na saban sesa e was say government business bia easy na
in which part of the constitution, in which part of ayi oman kasanse say ya omani aban na atena se ya oman yi mu a ya tu nipa na se form committee bi so omon fa sa de nemra. We are all servant of the rules, we are all servant of this particular statute and this what constitution, and we need to worship what the rules. So we all are servant, and I said repeatedly make us say the rules are not ornamental pieces to be broken. But for that on the kind of Supreme Court judge, or see the rules are not ornamental pieces to be broken. And now they so fire no boom basa we all are servant of the rules. Atuguba can and we need to worship it. It also worshiping rules. In which part of the rules? And I said the national constitution, in which provision na catch us say abanye to abamano na yenyakas were winning near ekas were winning nyanso and ina abanye oteso ntimi nyahwe. Nene na statement I can say governance is in continuum no. na governance is in continuum na ase ne sen aban bi ba ana wabeto aso afiri ba bi a wote nti sad night no se bibi se wo mem na aban na anye na e how bra o man na ene de obeka se obeble mu aban na yeni ha ana omo beji tumi no o ka kire se fanwo asenti aka ba 5 hours nti NPP aban na yemble mu no wanka sa asem no ne die ti na afi de afo obi adwuma de a ene de obeka kire so ni tumi se wo yesa de no. You see the point? It is he who comes to equity must come with clean hands, and he who seeks equity must do equity. Go pepe there. Adenti na open so time 2016 was there are time now was no abra near ban o pointy sa papa ya omode dom level ana commissioner of human rights director o pointy na de bechi amo akona em said danwa de bechi amana akona danwa ese danwa mpo no pointy dom level. What is and I no make a commissioner of human rights appointed na de chi amana free o man so and his excellency John Dramani Mahama appointed Dom Lovo commissioner of human rights that boss and appointed no ade be chi amana continue make say he who seeks equity must do equity, and he who comes with equity must come with what clean hands. It is
me problem kakra ne say what promising Ghanaians say obey 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy say be say adwuma nipa na more hands ne be nya na etimi aye
yeah
ko be ntimi nko one shift man say go say kwa obesa kofia ba abekọ the other shift or say shift basis ne say be 24-hour economy year now we nipa more than 100,000 edi efi adwuma mu no.
You see
for na 24-hour economy obetimi aye
yeah you see and na make no I said 24-hour economy no he failed to understand the 24-hour economy, because 24-hour economy no every good economy give birth to what 24-hour. So economy na bra ekotena UK London o economy ni very good nti obi meka nchiro say 24-hour ade bia ye adwuma wo pe yogurt ato anajo a obenya o pe so ye adwuma anajo a obetimi aye, because security agencies are protecting the people within the country. Ana anajo ni nyina wo ye adwuma me kai se mre bi me kwa adwuma weekend bi na me kwa adwuma na me manager say me nko bie do na me nko hyehyɛ empaboa wo factory o na bra me bie no na me mixe no ne number na yedi bie na any date of birth 1965 say yedi bie was Scotland Glasgow eti me nko bie me duru na me miamia na me hu de na alarm no so I pinpo me hu de minute na police aduru ho ebi wa na metimi wi anajo na police aduru ho on by who are you me no master start so mo question me me hu dia menka ho, because at that time no me passport ni me bibia wu that was there na me wura mu illegal me wo ma me bibia wu na me wi me ho ya adwuma police for na ba me yam de me pram what I say afi na me say me twe phone afre manager I say oh hold on so what's your name, so can you mention your name, and then I mention my name. What's your passport number? Then I mention my passport number. No, I start. Fortunately, bro, mugu so addition na taso hanoma. Any home office, I link here. I check bibia. What I say? Me would ye na me manager. Bro, start your passport number na manager de. The phone on the car abe pack ho. Then what my manager said, ne say, hey, you leave this fucking young guy. You leave this fucking young guy. Ono cannot friend me wee boy. You leave this fucking wee boy. You understand that I own the fact I sent him. And why UK police obi anka say oh sorry me. Ana omoka you see every factory BI what United Kingdom be a link it to police UK police. Say na police dey kan friend no. What I say bra noise na cause no police dey kan inform no. Omo ni detail bia say bibi cause of factory ho. Ana manager ne nam kwan mu ba. Ana police so beto me start question me. What I say it be a adwuma system no function. You see they strengthen the institution but not personalities. It institution in Glasgow 1650 London Road.
Koba say that moment no nya wo boss na ka rush ba ho.
Aka that day na ka me deportation. That day na me ne matare na me de kwa adwuma ni nyina aka ye deport me de maba. One point no. Aka deport me de maba. That day na ni afa wo ne de wo ba. What I say because whole big factory na me hye ho ye beli mpaboa entare ne mpaboa ne ade. Nti weekends o ma me nko na me ko hye ho. Na me sorto mpaboa no. And also tumpa boane ne bags na obetima akonya chainsi ka ne nema wom what I say nti bi wa metima ya adwuma ho no ma what be na me ka cho bi wa 3 year na obun se obi kan ye dollars nti but ye pounds na wanya so what I say nti wo ya adwuma no wo nyina link it to the police nti any theft case bi e koso and I said robbery case bi e koso na ade bi e koso a police na be ma o signal eti institution ankasa na protect ade no what you say and your friend 24-hour economy. So if every good and good governance no, it will give birth to 24-hour economy. Now the 24-hour economy ne eba dia obi abetima na de adwuma anajo bibia. It is not the mere rhetoric now abegina no aka say 24-hour economy. Abra opeso create jobs more find innovative way. Creative way. When we talk of creativity, idea be was one can find a way, a new way, and I say ube inventing something new. A quite be fast or be creative job ama people no ebe on one. Ye call China ne idea no more ebi no de papa ne idea sa idea ya be a branches and the ice cream in a. So why don't you find innovative way of creating jobs for your people? Ya wana President Kofo can say yenye youth employment omo konko ye lie say ye wan man afi was start afa kwan bi so odi create adwuma. Enti digitization yema bebre wo ho a aban timi fa so di create job. But wo dia wo besake amanfo na wo de won crop for akosho are they not the good people of Ghana? If you read Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution, Psalm 58 plus 1 na me kan Article 58 plus 1 no. Any 296 no, and then why yonkofa. It's because constitutional provisions no, we don't read them in isolation. We don't read constitutional provisions in isolation. Okay, ha no asan kokanya because obi ni obi e why yonkofa. And then I may catch lawyer be or court to say if you read Evidence Act no, section 179 of the Evidence Act or say adebia wodo ani hunu bia senses no must be able to perceive any object bia wo I can't because of already evidence as section 51 2 ne 3 honoma epeche talks about relevancy of evidence and admissibility of evidence. Say ade bia woni betimi perceive the 5 senses no e betimi perceive ehunu bia no say ehunu ni nti no ebema evidence no yade atum relevancy na say ani antimi ehunu ehwene antimi ahwia na ani ni so antimi ehunu ana ense antimi amfa eni kwasa say evidence na admit. I was trying to raise objection to document be anomode ba. Almost say your mobile phones. But mobile phone unfa wani hunu. Omo print ye na omode ba no mfa wani hunu. It was about the tender not their bad. Then I raised objection, my lord, because this particular evidence now de ba no. Sa in exhibit no de ba no, it cannot be admitted on the basis the senses must be able to perceive it, but this one the senses cannot perceive. What you say? So pursuant to section 179 and the relevancy of evidence, that's section 51 thereabout. Intend them, go together. That's all. You see, when I started Nana prosecution, they say, you see the point. So I was trying to say, you read the relevance in you should also look at section 179, which is in tandem with what the relevancy of the evidence and admissibility. It's about what relevancy. Is it relevant? If it is relevant, the court will admit it. What I say? The court will admit it. That is admissibility of evidence. Sana mecha say constitutional provision you reading in isolation. So by virtue of Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution, it's in tandem with 58. Our council man executive power. Power no the man idea no be where in this Constitution, in any other law, discretionary power is vested in any person or authority. Power na the amount the power vested in you are there also the that discretionary power shall be deemed to imply duty to be fair and candid. Let's say also we are fair to everybody. Fairness na make us a friend. That is so. And the answer to us was say and the party card coin. And only 7. Anna Osan to us be no say the exercise of the discretionary power shall not be arbitrarily. Anyone say arbitrarily a proposal it shouldn't be capricious or bias either by resentment, prejudice or personal dislike and shall be in accordance with due process of the law. Now what I say woman say me fan say president and lawyer but or attorney general also advising no. They don't advise him to amame power. So this is what Nana B numpeso mujina sonomoko. And they won't be Article 191, so ombejina 296, ombejina 58. And to all these constitutional provisions, so they will make a legal argument, solid argument at our court, and the court will hear them. And na court na a restraining precedent. And na o restraining no amana kwanya when your friend constitutionalism. Okay. And when your friend constitutionalism. Okay. That is government ni person aye no home. Me some bossy say me organ to me bibia then the court will put fetters on the government by restraining the government and I will join them. You understand that, to restrain them. Eti mo amagia juma ya fama juma wa best obey ma die nyina. Hey, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oni say tumi no. Eti otimi nyimadi ana chief of staff Sir Julius Debra no oni say tumi no, because constitution e man power bia so no kwa beti mature letters or de kwa koyi. And then ma can clearly media kire wa mo say by virtue of article 191 no oni say tumi no ye president and ye diama no 58 no ye president ye diama no. Etu Julius Debra hene fa pa na constitution ama say tumi. Now what is chief of staff? E no kra ye dey eye dey ya constitution kan ho asem. Aban secretary no me de amawa e was aban na ma otumi ma ode ye e hene fa e na che say Julius Debra aban na ma ne say tumi so on control sa letter na no akasa try. So when the letter goes to court e hon so ye besa hwe who authorized you to write the letter. Let's say wako 58 plus 3 ne say aban po na ma me say tumi na say tumi na ode ma wo no, you should be what it should be exercised what it should not be exercised capriciously. It should not be exercised, it should be exercised according to the due process of the law, in line with the due process of the law. And the two, and by virtue of Article 191 of the 1992 Constitution, untimi remove omo, untimi saki omo, unless you have a just cause.
I will say, you talk Ghana on Wontumi 101.3 radio. Lawyer Evans Osei Bonsu, a private legal practitioner, Obriboy and associates, and I mean, AT and come on issues be about concerning ya former juma ma ababe so you ma di more than 100,000 ya ababe so you ma di and afei kanoforiata any OSP na ye bewie na ya makwan ma news no aba to us, but before ye bewie no ye ko Dominic Ayini Attorney General enra wakasa se ono ani tumi enya mampanyi na mani tumi se cases na e court no already no ahwa case no oni adanse bi atino no aredraw ye, and aban lawyer panyia wo ye adwuma de ma aban lawyer owo tumi say oya aban lawyer panyin no on seeking the consent from the president ansana obebia wayana.
Yo me da CP e ho na surprise me, because ono Bonsu Tv a ontimi nka ncho say oya ade abra wo mo Bonsu amane you see me catch us so we constitution we ama president absolute power unless he aji tumi ni be free president sem. Eti de wo ye be Attorney General, you work on behalf of the president. And if you look at the constitution, although Attorney General no to mean say obetimia enter nolly prosequi. Nolly prosequi na nya de bi o de chance say the state is no more interested in the case. All right. Opie ntimi nya na hwe. O se meja na meja no. Ana ye wo withdrawal ne de you need to give justifiable reasons to the court. And it is done by the prosecutor. And the prosecutor no wojina mu te senka prosecutors omo wo ha ana obobusa sa prosecutor state prosecutors no omo na ye withdrawals. But only prosecutor there ye Attorney General. Enti withdrawal no say wo ya eye power wo de ama prosecutor ne say onye ma wo. And then no odi nchirechire mu be ma court no. E say say ni say nti na megina so ama withdraw. We de ye say ye ja wo mo without any just cause. Ana wo Attorney General wa enter dolly prosecutor de ama mo. Yes, nolly prosecutor ye ma explanation. Enti ye ma explanation a kwan ben so nti na be press conference e ba be ma explanation. Na be gina aka say president kura anim ho hwe. Eti o ye sure say obetimi aba be ya de abra o mo His Excellency the President, because public na started bashing no. Public na started bonachi na de omo ye na no na de ombe ko opposition, because omo nya aban to me na aso den omo ntia asem aso den na ama omo de ko opposition no bi na NPP ya de omo ko opposition. What you say? Because ade bi one man aban ne ye bonse ni pe bona ba sem fa yi betimo em fa hwan betimo em fa aban ne sem de beba. What you say ne you ebi na omo ye dum so no so gu so sha se koso no nyina be da sum eti wo ye se nyina no na amanfo vote na so tin kakra eti NDC for no mo mutiri mo nya omo de say NPP mabiem oman ne de NDC afa. I'm telling you, if you joke at the good people of Ghana, this time money ma battle pa be do ani asan to atiamo. But the American say Attorney General no hwe trick awo ye o say eni kwan say wa am gi to me and free His Excellency the President on asem we o ka kire we ya eye krokro de John ana omo de ye dada yen me na me ka kire ko so man panyin kura gi to me kura free winsam e say baby antime mo man panyin amane e so report to no na asem de abeka kire no in the first place 2 minutes de amount utimi enter nolly prosecutor unya explanation but wa committee won say nolly prosecutor wasan be ma public na explanation. Na omo nte law na se no, because obi wa onye mra nim ni o se o Attorney General na ya de pass wa be chirichiri mu. That's the law permit him to even give any explanation to the good people of Ghana. Emrane makwan for non prosecute. And even withdraw akwa emrane makwan say wo chirechire oman nim. Emrane makwan say ko chirechire judge nim wo court for in respect of the withdrawal no. Eye court no kwan na abechirechire. Na nu po chirechire mu wi a judge in practice. The judge ni kwan say obisa say die enti mente ase because judge no yes accused person no ye pampa na say you are looking for the blood of the accused. What I said, judge no point me question. But the mimi hu ye ne say we withdraw case ade aye nim a lawyer for nim say we withdraw case ananka ade foforo abon no. Ebia defect bi wo charge nim anye ye. Ti wo be court abonsi yes ye withdraw charge no. Ne ade foforo sa aba accuse osi fra daka mane arrest no ne asache no. Yes wo papa we ko wi abanche ne say o banche ne asesa no ye tase bode ka ho nti asesa no ne asache wo ya arrest wo. We de waja wo mo ya arrest wo mo biem. Withdraw one say arrest wa ekresa aban bi ba obetimi asan be den asan be chew but ye trick wo mu ne say atiefo ntie ni yo say prosecution na wie ni case na dance fo nyina kasa de obo charge no ono de ode asem na to nipa no so abe kasa complainant na kasa na dance fo nyina prosecution no omo ade omo ba mo makasa wie a na say o withdraw wa close ni case ho na friend say wa close ni case so o withdraw pe eye ba untimi nsa nche accused person ni biem watching against the accused person a fundamental right. Eti aban no why very strategic.
We na prosecution
ato force mo dey yi no nyina o ma wi o mu case.
Opuni de ne
sa. Because let me tell you opuni.
Your friend is saying Collins Dauda de ne.
Collins Dauda de na me follow it strictly. Me follow it but I think and next time me too be say Collins Dauda de no they've closed their case. Eti why withdraw their nature aban me ntimi nchi o mu bi nature sika na ko. Ghana sika na ko.
Whereby friends say ambulance case impono utie blada court case ne koso na attorney friends ato forcing now say dubem na ka nipa ne person obetua scan back
nipa ne person obetua
say scan away
now people were calling say attorney general ni nyai prosecution na nkonkoji scan back and I say no I was say me punishing no because I can't the law on causing financial loss to the state now. The law on causing financial loss to the state na enkyere se edipa no wawie sika nko nti amanfo nim ato forcing na enye sika no no de nsa abomu ba se office no wa nyusu ni yi a wa cause financial loss to the state. Eti that me can say that principle that law no was stated in the case of Republic versus Fred Agbesi Woyomi. Na court no state ingredients of the offense and niema se wo no ankwan enkwan na niema e de ye nkwan no enyado ato so de na e de ye nkwan no na e friend ingredients so ingredients of the offense na niema obi ya ye ka so akoso financial loss to the state no no Woyomi de no court ni state o say one was it a financial loss bi aba na o minor boka bi ana was the loss cost to the state loss no a state na abosa aka na was it act of the negligence act of the accused and a man ya boka na e obi no negligence awanya hweyi enti ni aboka na ebra obi omission bi enti na ya bosa aka na did he use what reasonable caution or ya hweyi anka ebi anka emfa ka ne mre ya na court ni busa ne ho sa ne ma we nyina na ohun sa ampa wadwuma bi a wanye ne yie enti na ma oman na boka na e friend causing financial loss to the state eno nkyere se wonko a wa fasika no nko a what ya say na oman ni so lusu sika na ampa ya lusu sika no so the point is sankrofo we nyina ne sika no akokwa eti na de be na withdraw one ne nolly prosecute na ye enta no na state ni be den wanya sika no na se ni edi ni dia ene mo mfra me lawyer say Bonsu na me medi bie because ne na obi edi biko what I say nature say things fall apart some person ye di na o mind bo because they don't think about the good people of Ghana, they don't think about the younger generation in Chirima.
It is ye twedi dia ne ye
and your mo bi ani bi no mind mo because they are more ye na de nature say o mind na mo penebo me dey asem kana me dey ka no eno nkyere se e wo se fa state ni sika na edi because the state no obi di sika na empanish no na ye se withdraw obi gina ho se case na che fine e wo se nka age no cases o mo de ball bibiti so opuni na doso o betima compress no ama charges na ye ketwa bi na ama
na no mutin fast track called
no on betima fast track but unim the point is on betima fast track no but unim the point is when you good representation when your lawyer we very good o fast track na kra nko ba bia because a lawyer na very good or your applications man ko high court na ko court of appeal na ko supreme court sorry and more applications are no opuni de no lawyer na your friend no Sam Kujo and Sam Kujo no your lawyer wo gina na so senior most and wa bin e wo mra no what I say into owura sam kujo den oya na wa application na wa challenge state no where baby omo de state ni we be di adanse na me hwe free bi character evidence inte bro start character evidence na reflect me evidence law na me start say me bia na hwe character evidence unim yedi ni begina ho na odansini na ye toto na no ye se wo ye dansini wo ya ade wo nim se senka research a wo ye bibia de bre na kire se opuni ampa wadi sika mebo ana o say yes ka university kran ka ye professor is that not so o say yes na say okay have a look at this particular document where document we mre bi una yes research we is that right check wo check ye na any signature bibia hwe be kan ha hwie unsa research na wo ye ma Ghana no ana akoye wa abrochiro na ye fake no de chire no integrity na they are knocking it down by virtue of section 80 of the Evidence Act. We read the Ghana Evidence Act NRCD 323 by virtue of what section 80 or said the witness must be a credible witness. It is why you're incredible and also when you're credible witness a basa na de waka bia enye it a basa no state na elusu witness na cry de na buy no wa punch in the hole. What you say? It when lawyers when you good representation, no, a series of application, no, but application back could be okra bit take 1 year to 2 years. Ora opening lawyer no about over 76 applications to Court of Appeal to Supreme Court. Let us in determine we and only 8 years na take ye no. Ba man for ntiase o te osa o de opuni akwa gina oro opuni akwa gina court sa for vie nwate wo bibi pa bona na nka won fa mo no atene je na ne ba out sa na o kan. Or say, yeah, case ni bi wa ha che or the negina honoma. I don't know. Or your lawyer, the minimum so in criminal law, but them so on your expert to a criminal law honor. Because also when say when a series of applications states no lawyer na a series of applications all those applications no I was say court ni determine ansana substantive matter na ya to aso. If those applications no court ni determine ma ye hunu de esi a sa substantive matter na e de abonipa no untimi nkoso because a motion or de akọ adesrede e say ye determine say whether or not say witness we are de ne ba no kra state ne de ba no ye mpene so because asem we won ho obonso wa application ko the court has to determine court ni determine we ya no osan akọ ho appeal. What I say okọ appeal na appeal so appeal no kra no osan akọ Supreme Court na say what the delay case ni sa because and not say accused person no so fundamental right.
Ma me kan kire Ghana for enanwumre say dwumade no talk Ghana on Wontumi 101.3 Red Nafe Wontumi TV. At long last SIC ma me MD Holy Star dua yentumi wa hand over ne sema go wa emre sema emre ti wa hand over dia ma new boss James Agyebeng Boaten Agiri Boaten wa hand over dia ma no ma me atwe ni ma che atwe ma ba cho lawyer wa twe ma
so nim say CEO no in fact we na enye etina ko fight bateja ne na ma emre enti aja obeja dia ma ne sa because edru ba bia Supreme Court na nkasa ka say CEO for Wontumi nyi wo mo enso edru ba bia
we are so because na de we tell na
we are so flu na nkrofo ba
we CEO board na o report to no
yeah
board no ye to abewe na boss government appointed board
yeah
it is a board na wote ye no
yeah
board no so ye to abewe board na
egu
it is no no aba na
what the board aba no onpe the board na ma hwan omkro mu ntie I say what declare obi persona non grata ambassador bi wa na wakoye bone na the host nation declare persona non grata na just said obi bi afi de me mfa no ho enti mutimi che no ana mutimi because no mi say otache ambassador because kame wa be mu ade me pay ambassador ho na edepa ambassadorial title hwe unipa kra no yentimi mfiansa nka ne sei unipa unim say ambassador kra no okum nipa kra the host state ni otimi omo immunity I cover mu exact a country no sending state na de kwa no host no etimi entimi nche no kra hwe ye doko ye Ghana ambassador to Mali anase even Niger ha ba bia wi boy kura na da onyame ase o se po ne ma banaka obi ani wa otua duty obi an question no se de na gumu se cocaine aso agumu nobody can question him.